everyone, welcome to Module 6, Lesson 6.5. This time we're going to be looking at a parabola and a circle. Check out these monster equations over here. This particular one is our circle equation. It's kind of cool. I like circle equations. I think they are they almost are symmetric, but they're not, and maybe you get my understanding when you get into geometry and you're playing around with them. However, here is my equation for a circle, and it's shown right here. And let's just click on a graph and let's look at one of these parabolas crossing that. If we look at this parabola, it is actually touching this circle in 3 locations. One right here, one right here, and one right here. And what I'd expect of you if you saw a graph like this, I'd expect you to generalize these points over here. Say something like, this parabola is crossing at negative 2.25 comma 2 or negative 2.52. I don't know what you would necessarily see that as, but I wouldn't expect you to actually have negative 2.236 unless you actually put those two equations into a graphing calculator like the one you see here. That being said, we can see this parabola can touch this circle in 1, 2, 3 places. So far, when we were looking at lines crossing circles or parabolas, we were seeing that line truly can only touch those graphs in 0, 1, or 2 places. This one is already exceeding our expectation and touching in 3 places. So a parabola potentially could touch in 3 places. At the same time, check this one out. Parabola could also only touch that circle in 1 place. And there's a possibility that parabola could even touch the circle by being a parabola over here and just skimming the side of that circle as well. So it doesn't even have to be at the top or potentially the bottom, but this parabola is skimming the circle just in 1 location. Next, we can also see that a parabola can touch a circle in 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. So a parabola can cross a circle in 4 locations. My goodness, now can it touch in 5 locations? No, it can't. Good try. So a parabola is going to be having a maximum number of intersection points of 4 because of how it curves. At the same time, we could potentially see a parabola touch in just 2 locations, depending on where its sort of bend or its vertex is located. If it's located within the actual circle, we could potentially only see 2 intersection points. And last but not least, we could even see a parabola just hug a circle. Or potentially, if we even anticipated it, we could see a parabola completely going in the opposite direction of that circle and not even touching it. So regardless, I would expect you to be able to say that a parabola can touch a circle in 3 locations, 1 location, potentially 4 locations, 2, or none at all. So there's a lot of different opportunities for a parabola to touch or not touch a circle. Either way, this was another example of nonlinear systems of equations and what I anticipate you potentially being able to do. I expect you to be able to look at a graph and say, these are the rough estimates of these points. It is touching in 2 locations or 3 locations or 0 locations or whatever it may be. Have at the must-do practice problems. They are not overly difficult. I think you'll be able to bust through those really quickly. And then after that, do the exit pass. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.